Good morning. Last night we had a meeting and a message on, it brought me back to the roots of why I started the ministry. And it came to a place of, I wanted people to experience the love, mercy, and grace of God and walk in freedom. Just as God set me free from that bondage of self, and experience his love and be able to live and love from that place. So for my friends, my family, each man that comes through that door every Tuesday night, my heart's desire for them is to walk in total freedom. And this morning I was in the shower and he gave me this vision of a closet that's completely clean. And that's what my desire for my guys is that their closets are completely clean, that there's no guilt, no shame, no condemnation that keeps them in bondage to behavior or religion or any of those things. Instead, that they are set free to experience God's love, his mercy, and grace, and they're able to walk in that freedom and then walk in the way of love. It says in Galatians 5 last night, we were reading that it is for freedom that Christ has set you free. Stand firm then and do not go back again to a yoke of slavery. That slavery being religious bondage. And then he talks about a little bit later that the only thing that counts is faith expressing itself through love. When we truly understand God's love for us, that's the thing that truly sets the man or woman free. And yet we're going to all these different things looking for that fulfillment of the soul that only God can fulfill. Yet we settle for these little tiny gods in our life instead of the God. And that's my heart, is that people will experience the fullness of that love of God that changes them from the inside out, and then their behavior changes instead of just focusing on changing the behavior. And that's why people, it's easier for them to run to the law rather than the gospel itself. Because Paul's frustrated in that letter to the Galatians. He's saying, who has bewitched you? You know, that why are you going to a gospel that's not the gospel at all? Why are you going back into the law to get your identity and fulfillment? Christ came to set you free. Free not to go back into any kind of addictive behavior or any of that stuff, not licentiousness, but true freedom that comes from being united with him, to be able to love him and to be able to love others. That's the desire of Christ, is that his followers will follow his ways instead of living a life centered in self as our own God. He came to restore us back into right relationship with God, and we settle for so far less than his desire for us. I pray that you experience fullness and wholeness because you've been so loved by God. Our part is yielding to that love and experiencing life as he created it to be, instead of the substandard life that we settle for. Anyway, God bless y'all.